The Nithyananda Goshala, aiming to give shelter to 1008 cows, has now reached 105 cows. In the Vedic tradition, cows are considered very sacred. Swamiji once shared with us that everything that comes from a cow is useful. Cows are therefore an embodiment of the tattva of enriching, making their biomemory extremely pure. Engaging with cows is therefore a very good way to purify our biomemory. The Nithyananda Goshala is expected to grow more and more as many devotees express the desire to donate cows to Swamiji. Let us hear about the different cliques that devotees had during the latest Living Sadashivoham process.
During last week's LSP, Swamiji mentioned that incompletion is compulsion thought pattern. It's where you have an urge arising in your inner space. It's not your authentic self that is having the urge, but you don't want to let that urge go.
So this weekend's LSP click that I got, which I noticed in my life, is that one paradoxical behavior that I express is that when I'm bored and I'm not active, I actually consume more food. And you would actually think that by consuming more food, you would gain more energy. So that's one thing that I noticed in which Swamiji said, these patterns in which we're living by in our daily lives and we just don't notice.
What clicked with me was the fear. I didn't realize by hanging on to my fears or listening to the fears is what's stopping me from actually progressing. And I've been keeping the fear to keep me secure, but it hasn't been. It's actually stopped me from manifesting what I want to manifest and being free.
Nithyanandam, so my click from last LSP session was that whenever I'm giving more and more responsibility, my compulsion is to delay it, just to postpone it. I just get that overwhelming feeling of, oh, it's too much, so let me just postpone it because I've got too much on my plate.
So the paradox is that with functional logic, you think that, or I think, and Bodhana both, we think this way, right? That if we shrink and we don't stand out in the crowd, that people will like us better.
Maybe it's not a so conscious decision about shrinking. Some decision made at a very young age when maybe by being yelled at or something you think, okay, if I stay small, I won't get yelled at anymore. Actually, that part that wants to stay small is just busting out all over, breaking out, causing a lot of conflict and negativity. Because when you're exaggerating, because you've shrunk, now you're exaggerating. That exaggeration causes you to make poor decisions. So yelled at just means you're not making the right decisions at times.
So in other words, take control of your life and then you'll have more friends.
Then you'll be much more functional leader, global leader, just expressing and radiating what Swamiji wants us to be.